Light ships in Coromandel said?
You were threatening to fund my mortal enemy the other day.
Eunice?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you can't be there giving military advice and like, I'll be really shocking.
Hit you guys.
So anyway,
ridiculous
you were there
coalitions.
offering him money and military advice, and then you're annoyed because I'm taking a little tiny bit of trade power.
I didn't offer him money, I did send him money, but to be fair, I was allied to him, and that's kind of what you do.
War.
The issue is a war would just be a stalemate because he can't touch me on land and I can't touch him on seas.
Doesn't make a difference. War doesn't have to be logical. Tax doesn't have to be taxing.
There's a lot of just see my legitimacy.
Something the government would say that, and it's a tax doesn't have to be taxing.
Bastards. Taxation is
Rhyming.
theft, you know.
Those rhyming bastards. It's just such a funny trope of the British government. You too. It's adorable. God damn.
Charming, really.
Like sing-songy rhyming British government trying to make taxes less unpleasant.
How dare they? Just because they're the establishment doesn't mean we have to accept it. Does the American government do the stuff like that? That doesn't have to be taxing.
No.
Just, like a little cheerful sort of jolly way. Usually really suspicious. Basically trying to get other people to do the job for them. Not when they tried to get one to volunteer though, but then not one of the ministers that actually volunteered ever volunteered in his life. Funny we world we live in.
Treasure.
Let me treasure you. I swear, Sid, our government is secretly totalitarian. Keep calm and carry on.
You think?
Secretly.
No, it's alright really, the government. It's,
Yeah, it keeps everything stable.
I mean, who's gonna build the roads, right?
The libertarians capitalize everything. I remember that story you sent me. That was the funniest fucking story ever. Sid.
What was that? Oh, the
libertarian paradise.
The libertarian police, yeah.
Yeah, well, he charged the guy for arresting him.
Gets the guy to swipe his credit card to pay him for arresting him, yeah.
What is this, a sovereign citizen something?
It was I think it's the New York Times, and they're basically making fun of the libertarian ideology. And it's called something like Libertarian Police Department.
Is that
the whole
around?
Yeah, and basically the guy he's sort of sleeping in his rented police cruiser, and he gets a call that
we have this really funny thing here in America. It's called sovereign citizens, and it's basically like an application of like libertarian political philosophy, but basically it's a joke. What they believe is that they just don't have to follow any traffic laws. That's basically what a sovereign citizen, like, they consider themselves their own country, not subject to the jurisdiction or laws of the United States, which they don't recognize. And there's like a whole phenomenon on the internet. You can watch the videos of like them refusing to cooperate with like the traffic police, and the police like break their windows and pull them out of their cars.
Oh, I've seen that. One of those.
I assume you guys don't have that in England. The equivalent of that level of stupidity.
Oh, I'm a defender of the Catholic faith.
I know, isn't it unpleasant?
Pope hates him for some reason though. Oh, I violated some crappy treaty of us. Affecting my colonists.
Oh, that's really shitty actually, because it gives you a huge penalty with the Pope whenever you violate it.
Yeah, until you invade them all, and then there's none left to penalise you with.
No, the papal state. So it penalizes your the points you get.
Oh yeah. You get plus points though, you're doing well. A short region.
Of course my God King just dies instantly at the age of like 25 or something.
Hey, sounds like a game I know.
Although I did just get an event to give me 5,000 gold, so that's pretty nice.
Where's my money, Dave? Remember when you invested in California? Like 200 years ago?
I'm trying to work out if I can steer Californian trade to my land, in which case I'll pay you money to colonise it for me. Can I? Via Japan and then via China.
I was actually trying to figure out earlier if I could steer China to California.
You can, can't you?
Yeah, but I have to
can
murder Johnny.
Yeah, which one does Philippines flow into Mexico?
Yeah.
I'm making a lovely amount of income. And I'm not Great Britain or India, but still, I'm pretty happy with that money I'm making. Britain is making insane as well. Andalusia's not making as much money as I thought it would be.
He hasn't got a great trade node yet.
Ottomans are just fucking Ottomans.
Ottomans... Nah, to be fair, a lot of that's from spoils of war.
That's every month.
Yeah, so like, no, they only get 200 a month. They get about the same as Shogi.
Oh, no, they get 1,200 a month.
No, they don't. They took 1,000 in a war, so that's just a one-off modifier.
Lies. That would be terrifying if that was their income.
That would be pretty terrifying.
Andalusia take on the Ottomans now. Jesus. Now, Sid. Strike now, Sid, while the iron's hot.
Well, Johnny, I keep trying to resist Andalusia, but there's this big fat bastard in South Asia with an infinite pot of money that just keeps saying, no, I will back up Andalusia no matter what.
Why would you back up Andalusia? You're in India.
He's my ally. Also, I'm getting fucking ripped.
He's my
Because I
ally.
felt like it. Also, I'm getting fucking ripped off by Sid here. Stealing money from
Okay. Okay, yeah, preemptively.
You are an Indian.
Like now that you've started backing up my enemies, now I am gonna come and rip you off.
They can't govern themselves, these Indians, Sid.
You got Shoggy, a very experienced player who just ruins every game by running away with it and then getting infinite dev and exploiting shit. And I'm here trying to do something about it, and you're like, "No, Sid, stop it! Stop trying to have a.
You can't really
stop
do
trying
shit
to have a.
to him anyway.
Stop trying to have a balanced PvP, Sid. Stop it." Yeah, I know you're not ahead in this game. I know.
You know what you did, Shoggy. That's because Sid's the British. Doesn't mean you should judge him that way. To be honest, I think we should all invade India, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of down with that plan, to be honest.
Go for it, boys. Go for it.
And then we'll start renaming things like Bombay and stuff like that, and stuff that just sounds cool. Shits and giggles.
Okay,
That sounds alright, Yusuf.
troops. I do actually have more troops than you three combined.
my defense, I could have a larger army than I have at present.
So,
How many troops do you
have-
actually fucking have, Manchester? Any?
17?
17k?
you didn't really need troops, really.
So, America doesn't really need
And even if I attack
an
him
army.
just randomly, you could build an army before I could bloody conquer him.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the benefit as a
But
Bismarck
I'm
quote
pretty sure
about
there's
America.
a lot more tempting targets for me right now than America. And there's so much land, it's just freaking silly.
It's just all of the Americas. Please, just conquer them. Please.
Christ.
There's so much money down there, and I'm just up here, like, just being restrained.
Well, it's because he's trying to steal more money from the Caribbean.
And it's... No, but it's like... There should be so much money going into that node right now, and it's like... It's fucking good.
There would be more money, but I can't. For some reason, Brazil has to go to the fucking Ivory Coast for some fucking reason. I'm not sending it that way, I'm just going to collect it where it is.
One day, even Kazani merchants will understand bookkeeping. The insults. What's up, Britain?
I think you need an education program as well.
Yeah.
We feel bad. We feel bad. We think you need to promote the 3 Rs: reading, writing, and raiding enemy coasts.
I give you my Usulu. That sounds badass.
Korea is about to attack Ming.
What's up? Whose noise?
You've got a lot of background noise every time you activate the link.
Alright, better. Right. Yeah. Why does Commonwealth have to be allied with like 6 nations? What's up with that?
No, the assholes.
At which slot can I pick another military idea?
I think it's like 1, 4, and then you have to wait until
7
7 and 8.
Okay, because
So
I've
the
only
f-
picked
the
one. I think I'm
the
at 5.
first
So
6 you can have 2, and then 7 and 8 I think you can have mill for both of those, if I recall.
okay.
Could you stop insulting me, England? What's up with you?
Who's insulting you?
You are.
Me. I did it once. I did it once.
Twice now.
Okay, twice now. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Guts, you can come over here with your boats and attack me for it, okay?
I'll come.
I just look. I need the power projection, okay? And you're the only one who's almost literally not a threat to me.
How do you get power projection? Do you get that by making it's called insults?
Yeah,
You
you
get
10
5
power
for an
projection.
insult and 10 for a score.
You also lose prestige.
Also, you guys are illiterate, so they are no good at bookkeeping.
I'm surprised they can actually read the insults, guys.
Wow, the insults just keep coming in. We should make the Europeans pay India.
But I need Sid to grow a bit so I can rival him.
They're shit
Because
talking
I can't get any
Wales.
fucking power projection. Yeah, if you can build a navy to get past Sid, no, I'm all up for invading him.
Cool.
Kind of where India lets me down a bit.
Any way to see where you have edicts on provinces or anything?
Economic map modes, and there isn't somewhere for it. I can't remember what it's on. Maybe it's on political? Political state edicts, yeah. Political and state edicts. Got.
Sup?
When you finish your war with Muscovy, do you mind setting Ladakh free, please?
Maybe.
I've got a fucking centre of trade in Doab, which I really want.
Maybe.
Colonial Canada. Huh. Right. I mean, why not?
I also like that it's like it's like a Breton colony, but it's got the Portuguese flag now. Did they annex Brittany when they did that? I think they did. It's the end of my home country. Not a good feeling looking back at all those provinces you developed back in France and how they're a part of France. It's like, oof, 33 dev, 23 dev, 21 dev. I think I made those back in the day.
And you're doing a great job of cooking Shogi, to be honest, because he has to fight France constantly because they're always coalitioning him.
Alright. Ladakh, you said. Don't lose anything on them, do I? No. Cool. They're out of my stuff.
Thank you.
Yo. back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
When do we fight the wars? When do our wars? Against British tyranny of Jamaica.
Need to get a bit bigger to do that.
There's not a chance in hell I'm ever taking off, you said, is there?
Sorry?
Jamaica.
Jamaica? Well, I'll take Jamaica if you don't want it.
Oh. Is it Jamaica you own, or what do you own? Oh, you own the Great Antilles, sorry. My mistake.
You mean Curacao?
Oh, no.
Which blender is the best blend? I mean, yeah, which one is like the best?
Bosch make pretty good blenders.
Gosh.
Oh, Mac it in, said. Oh. Mosh, Tosh, didn't you? Oh. I said Mac it in, Macintosh. Macintosh. Sorry.
No, I meant literally Bosch as in the company Bosch.
Sorry. I find it fun. We still call Hoovers, well, vacuum cleaners Hoovers, sorry. I think navally, I'm the only one that could possibly rival you.
I think lots of people could do it navally.
No, but I'm the closest human player.
No, Barat has 40 heavy ships.
Aboard.
I can't afford a heavy ship, I want it though.
The question is, do I make a shit ton of light ships and stick them?
Tribal conquest against Barat. Sneaky.
Through the mountain passes?
Yeah, I prefer not.
I think that reminds me, I need probably to put a level 6 fort in there. Level 6 fort mountain. Good look. I don't understand why Newfoundland has a fucking merchant in Guj. Didn't you have like 40 heavy ships, Shugi? All of them? Holy shit.
feel like Maximilian. Oh. Come on, anyone appreciating these? No?
As a historian, I get your joke.
You know who Maximilian is?
Who is
Emperor of Mexico.
Oh. Oh, okay.
A little ironic because it's like the Mexican Republic ended up being a corrupt piece of shit, and Cinco de Mayo celebrates overthrowing that dude. He wasn't actually a bad guy at all. Probably would have done him some good to have kept him.
That's a nice
Hey.
event.
Yeah, I imagine you would.
Yeah, just add 12 to my income.
Yep.
To be honest, I think Mexico would have been less corrupt if it kept its monarchy.
Yep, that's what I'm on about.
That's exactly what he just said.
Yeah, but I don't take the opinions in America. That's
Oh, fair enough.
fair enough.
Who does?
They are riff-raff, Sid.
Who does?
that ballot I cast for Premier Trump, I wanted to increase the respect other nations had of my country. It's not worked out as I intended at all.
Seriously, vote for Trump, did you? And again, I wouldn't have voted for Hillary.
Hmm?
I actually would have voted for Trump over Hillary. I hate Hillary that much.
No, well, I voted for Bernie Sanders initially.
Oh yeah, I love Bernie Sanders. I'd
then,
fucking marry the guy.
And then I held my nose and voted for Clinton.
Oh.
I think voting for him over her,
I think she's more corrupt than Trump.
smart.
Could you imagine the
I'd say it's
universe in
much
which
worse.
the could you imagine the universe in which the choice was between Clinton and Jeb Bush? Wouldn't that have been an exciting election?
Is equally horrible. Most American elections, though, are just between two just completely awful choices. That's what you get with the two-party system.
We sort of have a three-party system, would you say, Sid? Sort of?
I mean,
It's
British,
very
politics,
You can't the Liberals...
It's questionable.
British politics is much more flexible.
At least we got the Socialists back in Labour. For the win. God, I hated New Labour. I hated Tony Blair. They were just the Tory party 0.20.
They weren't full Tory.
They were, though, in a way. Just a slightly more middle class and upper class party.
Yeah. But no, I don't know.
I like that we actually have like a Labour
Corbyn.
voting Englishman here. It's like I've met all these Englishmen playing these games online, and they're all fucking Tory cunts.
Yeah, well.
No offense,
I don't think I could. I don't think I could vote for Corbyn in an election where I could actually be stand a chance of becoming a prime minister because he just terrifies me.
Terrify you.
I don't think he could run the country.
A very intelligent bloke.
His principles, wrong. I like his principles, but I feel that his principles outweigh his common sense. In effect, so he would make decisions which you just cannot make based on principle.
Right, dude, seriously, fuck off. Panama.
Hmm?
Colonize Panama.
I did, yeah. It's been sitting here for fucking 200 years.
To be fair, like, let him take 2 or 3 promises in Panama, and then he can get around to California, so he doesn't have to...
I do have to get around to California, and then I'll build the canal.
Building the canal, that's a bit more questionable.
I'm recalling back to a Victoria game with GOTS, where I was like, oh, yeah, you can have such and such, and just the entire game he never built the fucking canal. Learn from my choices.
It was an elaborate plot to destroy Korea. I'm at war with the Ottomans, by the way.
Anyway, this is the only province I'll have down here, Mr. Haiti.
How I feel, Manchester. TeamSpeak.
I can't tab out. Is it funny?
Yes.
Although actually you're taking, what's it called, Texas down to Coahuiteco. We agreed that would go to me.
Well, it's all fair in love and war. Trade for Panama.
Well, I need naval range, so I do actually need something down there.
You can just get it from me, naval access, friend.
But I need, like, to be able to put merchants and shit down in the south.
Hurry up and kill Portugal.
Oh, right, yeah. Are they allied to anyone important? Oh, the Papals. Oh, and they're guaranteed by France. Okay, it's alright.
The Huron want me to support their independence. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's because I made him Protestant back in the day. About that vassal you religion converted, Dave. Whatever happened to them? Are they mad at you?
No, I converted 2, and one of them is now fully happy with me, 41%. I don't have to, but I did turn them into a march, to be fair, which makes life a bit easier.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it doing it through that interface.
Like, I was going to turn them into a march anyway, so no reason not to.
The clip was something from the Alamo, just to clarify. This is how Sid feels currently about the Indians.
What is that?
We'll see. I'm like,
Just tell me, because I can't alt tab because I'm fighting several wars.
that was the Battle of Izalwana, while Zulu's charging.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's more like Indians dressed up as Napoleonic troops mowing down the retreating British who were running back to their ships. Actually.
Yeah, but we don't paint them that way. You have to paint them as savages. British. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure Gotts is going to invade them with the power of his horde. We
Have you
faith in
seen my
Gotts.
army compared to Gotts?
We have faith in Gotts. We know. What we said.
Gots mituns.
Fucking hell. He's only like 200 troops short of what you've got.
I can make more if I want.
Yeah, you see.
I can go up to about half my force limit.
Yeah, for now.
The Mongols had a lot less than the Chinese.
Hear the story of how the British troops in the First World War, they'd find German belt buckles with "Got mituns" stamped on them, and then they'd say to themselves, it's true after all, we're fighting the Huns. No, that's what they thought. They thought the Huns bit meant that, you know, it was the Huns, right?
Yeah, I believe it. The Germans are barbarians, Sid. Uh-huh. Everyone forgets how civilized Britain is.
It's just ironic because the English are ethnically identical to the Germans. I just always like to
They're different
bring
people.
that up.
They're the vile Hun. Don't say that.
You are the vile Hun.
No.
You're genetically the same as they.
No.
Damn, the
This
Ottomans
is
are
the American
leading me.
mongrel. Yeah. They have no noble valor like we do, Sid.
Ottomans are what gods?
Destroying me.
Wake up.
I'll
Blinking
declare on
in
them
the...
when I finish this war.
Wake up, blinking in the light of the McDonald's across the street. Thank God for the Second Amendment. As I shoot a brown man outside my house.
Falklands is rightfully Haiti and Clay. What? So, in about 200 years' time, actually, wait. Oh, probably about 400, actually. I don't know what it is. No, can we just fight some Falklands War, Sid?
Sure, as long as you just let me win and let me shoot down your air force.
Then bought that battleship that I bought off you.
Manchester, you bought it from Manchester.
Was it an American battleship?
It was an American cruiser.
Really? Oh, I thought it was British, honestly.
It wasn't even a battleship. That's
Yeah, I'll trade you I'll trade you Panama for those four Texas provinces.
Well, it would have hurt if it had gone in range of anything.
Are you cool with that?
It would, but like, would it have ever got in range of anything with the British missiles, etc., etc.?
Hold on,
There's a
we'll
reason
do it later,
that people
'cause we're
don't build
rivals.
their
I can't
ships
kill you
with
right now.
massive fucking guns anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, missile technology was still in its infancy during the Falklands War, so you know, it wasn't a non-zero chance, right?
So going off regions and states, and I get that Kohaku, like the blue one, and the sort of is that a green? I'm gonna class that as a green colour.
I'm just on about the actual borders of Texas.
No, I'm drawing a line on the regions here in my head.
Do you need international arbitration?
What's it called? Kuga Hula? Yeah. Why can't they have English names?
You know.
And basically, that Sonia Siriola, Uralago, and the blue one going sort of across the Beijing, California, and you can just have the rest of whatever is north of that. Is that right?
I have no idea what provinces you're referring to because the names are just ridiculous.
I go in the regions map mode. I just showed you the states.
Regions map mode. Wait. Areas map mode? Areas map mode.
That's not areas, it's regions.
Regions.
Not regions. Right, and you see the blue one? There's like a green one, and there's like a turquoise one.
I see a orange, red, like olive green, light blue, dark blue, pink.
You get your Texan node, and the Texan plane, and the Latino Excadado, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I get the Calahulia, and the Dula Dargo, and the Silieri Leone.
I know we're trying to.
You guys all right?
Arbitrate.
Sounds like you're all having a collective stroke.
Exactly. We'll resolve this later when I'm not having an aneurysm.
Do you see what I mean by that, though, sort of?
No, I don't at all.
I just basically want the full states. Otherwise, it'll end up divided and look ugly. Colonize Hawaii before it gets there.
Understand why the states aren't the actual border between Mexico and Texas. It's very weird to me.
Don't colonize any Pacific Islands though. Right. The ones in the Californian trade node are cool. Is that okay?
The Hawaii's okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't want to repeat the Wake Islands.
Great pushback has begun. Die, Ottomans, die! Or something.
Oh, sorry, so that was just beautiful.
What was that?
The insult I'm about to send you.
Oh, did I already click off it, or?
I don't know, I just clicked to send it then.
Oh, I didn't read it. What did it say?
Time for the sun to set on the British Empire. It tickled me. Oh. Really tickled me. Manchester, you must appreciate our Britishness, Manchester.
Your Britishness?
Yeah, coming from such a cultural backwater.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it must be enlightening. I tickle you said. Oh. I put effort into these, Sid. Oh. Come on, Manchester. It's all in jest. Manchester, give me some love.
No. I strive greatly to not be a fucking retard like the rest of my people. And appreciate the cunts, the cuntiness.
Hey. I still find it funny there's a state with Union Jacking.
So what?
Hawaii's flag has got a Union Jack in it.
Yep.
You kill all the Ottoman troops, Cots.
I killed a lot of them.